Welcome to the Disc Practitioner Certification Program. This is your landing space for everything you will need in your program. In this video, you'll get a tour of the space and an overview of how the program works. It is vital that you follow the steps in order. Any deviation of steps will interrupt the training process. Your training has three main parts: self-study, a personal debrief with your coach, and then access to trainer materials and practice prior to your final knowledge checks. Your next step after watching this orientation will be to complete the account confirmation form. We'll use this information to create your assessment dashboard. If you already have a dashboard, we'll use it to ensure that we have the most up-to-date information on your account. If you've signed up for multiple assessment certifications, you may have recently completed this step. If you've filled out this form within the past 3 months, you may skip this step. Otherwise, please go ahead and fill out the form. It certainly doesn't hurt anything to complete it again. The next step will be to take the DISC assessment. This link can only be used once. This assessment should only take you 10 to 15 minutes. Go with your first gut response and don't overthink it as you answer the questions. Make sure you maintain the same focus throughout the assessment. Most people focus on work. If that is the case for you, think about how you are at work as you answer the questions. If you do not work, for example, perhaps you're a full-time student, think about that environment all the way through the assessment. You will receive access to your report, as will your assessment 24/7 coach. The next part of your program is the virtual training. You will have 2 series of videos to watch, all of which will continue to be available to you in the future should you need a review. There is an optional DISC e-workbook here that you may download if you would like to use as you learn. The first set of videos will establish the foundation of the DISC model, and it includes these 7 videos. You do not need to watch all of the videos in one sitting, but it certainly is an option if that works best for you. You can see how long each video is here so that you can plan accordingly and watch them at your pace and as many times as you wish. It is important that you watch them in order listed the first time through. The second series will focus on the assessment's 24/7 DISC report itself, and it includes these 8 videos. In each set of videos, you may either click on the link to take you to the entire series or each individual link here. The next part of your training is your 1-hour DISC report debrief call with your coach. You may get this appointment scheduled at any time, but make sure that you have completed all previous steps before having this call, including all of the virtual training above. In this call, we'll use your newly acquired skills to do a deep dive into your report, and we'll discuss how to interpret the information and have conversations with others about the results, whether you are working with individuals, small teams, or large groups. Simply click here to schedule the appointment. After the debrief call, you'll be able to access your DISC trainer materials using the link here and this password. This is a large library of materials to be used as a practitioner. They will always be available to you going forward. In addition, these 5 practice videos for debriefing graphs will be important to watch prior to completing your final knowledge checks in the next step. We recommend that you watch at least 3 of the 5 videos before moving on to the knowledge checks. The last part of your program will be to complete your final knowledge checks. There are 2 parts. Part 1 is a 10-question questionnaire, multiple choice. Take your time, as most of them have more than one correct answer. 80% accuracy is required, and you may take it as many times as needed. If you need to take it more than once, simply click on the link to retake it. In part 2, the very last step of the process, you'll have an opportunity to demonstrate competency of what you have learned and in how to debrief others on their results. This link will take you to a sample set of disc graphs for which you will provide an analysis. You may bullet your thoughts rather than writing a full narrative, but be thorough. Instructions for what to focus on will be provided. Please do not complete the knowledge checks prior to any other step in the process. If your knowledge checks are received prior to your debrief call, they will not be accepted. Once both knowledge checks are submitted, your coach will look them over and provide feedback within a few days. If your coach determines that follow-up is necessary, they will be in touch. But if your coach determines that your work is thorough and satisfactory, they will confirm that certification is complete, and you will receive your certificate and badge within a few days of receiving feedback. If you have any questions about the process, feel free to contact us using the address in your welcome email. We look forward to working with you.